Disasters happen. We take care of them all. Call
Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you.
The best stories on the Mountaineers, wearing the jersey. Presented by Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
People always say, like, you're either a tough guy in life or you're not, but it's not true. I like to think that I'm a nice guy off the field, and I like to have a good time, and I'm polite to people and whatnot. But as soon as you step in between those lines, it changes real quick.
Pat Eger has never been afraid to carve his own niche in life.
I mean, I've been playing football since I was 6 years old. It was the first time I ran up to my mom and I said, "Mom, will you sign me up for football?" And she was hesitant at first because, you know, it's such a physical game, letting her youngest kid go play football. But ever since then, I mean, it's just been a passion of mine and a love. I have such a love for the game that it's carried over to, and I've been able to get so much out of it, to get a college education and get my degree already and working for a master's, that it's brought me that many bonuses in my life.
In high school, Eger's alma mater knew only championship football, and while his head coach, a Pitt alum, was sending many players to play for the Panthers, Eger preferred carving his own path to Morgantown.
I mean, yeah, Chirp was a Pitt guy. He played offensive line for Pitt back in the day. I mean, when it came down to it, I told Chirp, I said, I want to go make a name for myself somewhere else, and I want to go do my own thing. It was tough. He didn't like letting a couple people in the high school doors that were Pitt rivals, but at the end of the day, Chirp always looks out for his guys, and words can't even explain how thankful I am to them and for what they've done for me as an athlete and a person.
It only took one visit to West Virginia for Pat to make an easy decision.
It was the first offer I got. And so I come home from school one day, my mom's sitting at the kitchen table crying. I'm like, oh God, what's wrong? She was just happy to see that all the hard work that I put in over my lifetime of playing football and schoolwork, and it finally paid off and got me a scholarship to play football. She handed me the offer letter, and I came here this was the first official visit I took, and it was my only official visit because I came here and I saw the environment, and I came to a game and I was around all the Mountaineers, and I honestly just fell in love with it.
But almost 2 years after arriving at WVU, tragedy struck his family.
My dad passed away in 2010. It was right before we were headed to the bowl game, so I kind of knew during the season things were going downhill. But it was nice that I got to go home for the last 2 weeks of his life and spend every hour of the day with him. And it's tough because I learned so much from him in that last 2 weeks that he was alive that are burned into my head now. Before he passed away, he told me, Pat, learn from my mistakes. I might not always been there for you. I might have been a bad parent at sometimes, bad dad at sometimes, but learn from my mistakes and don't do the same things I did. I believe that everything does happen for a reason. So at the end of the day, I learned a lot from him. And I mean, every day I write on my wrist, rest in peace, Dad, and I put the date that he passed away on both hands. And we made the best of those few months that he had, and I was there for the last 2 weeks of his life. And like I said, I mean, the things he taught me in the last 2 weeks of his life, that they're burned into my brain now, and I'll never forget what he's taught me.
Make no mistake, Pat Eger goes to work every day, and he does whatever it takes to make the Mountaineers better.
Whatever you guys need me to do, I'm here. Like, whatever it is that you need me to do, I'll do it. I'm the type of person that you earn everything you get in life, and that's the way my mom has raised me, and that's just the type of person I am. So I came out, I was playing left guard, I was playing right guard, I was playing center, I was playing left tackle, all through camp. So, and I mean, playing so many different positions, it is tough as a mental game. But after a while, if you understand the whole scheme of the offensive line and how things work, it's actually helped me more to understand if I'm at right tackle, if I'm at right guard, I know what the left side's doing, I know what calls they're making, and I know what steps they're taking. So it really helps me to play all those positions, it's helped me to understand how everything works more and help me mature as a player.
Country roads, take me home.
It's the best choice I've ever made in my life to this day. And I would not change anything that I've done in the last 4 years.
The best stories on the Mountaineers, wearing the jersey. Presented by Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.